Hello everybody, my name is Craig Bennett, and today we are going to be doing a video on crypto, particularly what to do about a Ethereum transaction that is stuck in pending hell. And what does this mean is simply Ethereum right now, it tends to have a problem, and this is not like a new problem just because of merger, but the Ethereum and certain other blockchains can do this, is a transaction can be stuck in pending. Now, this can be caused by low gas fees. Maybe you set it way too low and nothing picked it up to confirm and go through that. It could be something else, and you know, sometimes there might be even a glitch. Normally, it tends to be doing something with getting gas fees. Maybe you manually set the gas fee and it's way too low, and that's just causing problems. So what you need to do is actually fairly simple. If you are using something like Metamask or whatnot, you can go in there and do cancel pending or cancel or speed up. And if you can do that, go ahead. But the other option, and this is fairly simple, and if you don't have that option, this is what you need to do. And by the way, resetting your Metamask won't fix this problem. Anyways, what you need to do is fairly simple. Is on the Ethereum scan, I'll leave a link down below to this, is go down to the pending transaction, go all the way down to the bottom to show more, and what you need to look for is under other attributes, look for this, and what you're looking for is the actual number. The other thing that you need is the max transaction cost / fee, and what you need is this particular number. The reason why is what you can do is you can make a new transaction in this particular number that is greater than, it has to be greater than this in order for it to be picked up. The reason why, and it's actually fairly simple, the reason why is that you have to have it greater than this is if it's not, then the system just simply won't pick it up, or it shouldn't pick it up. Things can happen, but for the most part, you can go, just a hair above it, and whatever, as long as the it used to be miners, but now it's nodes. As long as they pick it up, you're all good. It's all golden. Once that happens, you basically voided this, and it will say it is dropped. So to do this, it's actually fairly simple. If we go into the Metamask, let me go to one that's I'm logged in. So if we go in Metamask, first things first is we need to click this and go down to settings, go down to advanced, and just keep going until you see this. Go ahead and turn that on. You need to do that. So next is you got a choice, one of two things. You can use a legitimate transaction. So say, for example, if you want to move some money over to whatever, Ethereum or whatever, over to whatever, you can use that, and that's just fine. Or maybe you're trying to do something else, that's just fine. You're basically looking for a transaction that will kick and get the system to validate that, and once it validates that, it will automatically drop the one that's pending. It'll go for the highest gas one. So as far as that, what you need to do is go to send, swap, whatever, it really doesn't matter, and go ahead and let's just go with that. Now, as far as that goes, you can do 0 ETH if you want, or do whatever, it really doesn't care. And then what you need to do is go down to here, go to advanced, and again, that number that we were looking at, the max transaction cost, again, it has to be greater than this number, so keep that in mind, the Ethereum number. And all we're doing is making sure that that is greater. Now, once you do that, what we need to do is go down here and make sure this number is the same number as this one right here. If it's not, then it won't, overwrite this and drop it. So just make sure that those numbers match up, and then set it off, and within whatever amount of time it takes for that to get approved, the one that's pending will drop. And if you got multiple that are pending and causing problems, you just keep repeating it until you clear it all out. Normally it's just one that causes problems, so you just move it on, and there you go. So note that this is a way to deal with that. Now, normally you wouldn't want to change this number, but in this case it is actually pretty important, because it overrides this particular pending one, and you good to go from there. So with that one in mind, that's pretty much about it. Now, with other blockchains, there is ways to deal with that, but each blockchain has its own little way of getting with it. And note that this is becoming less and less a problem. A lot of the stuff is going to layer 2, and some of the layer 2 stuff for Ethereum doesn't even have gas. Like there's no transaction costs or anything like that. It's just a matter of time before everything's moved to layer 2. The majority of your day-to-day stuff is moved to layer 2, and the developers and certain individuals probably just going to be sticking with layer 1. So eventually this is going to be fixed. Anyways, it's just going to take a little bit of time. So with that one in mind, if you like this, and leave a like, subscribe, share, and I'll see you next video. Hope you have a great day.